Hey everyone, welcome to the Pretty Spiritual Tarot channel, or I'm just gonna call it Pretty Spiritual channel. This is a timeless reading, and it can relate to different areas of your life. It just all depends on what's going on. So it can relate to love life, it can relate to money and finances, jobs and careers. It can also relate to personal situations as well, depending on what's going on in your life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the decks here. Hold on. Okay, so well, you're not selecting from a deck as much as you're selecting from a number. Okay, so select the number that resonates with you, and this will be your reading. Okay, I prefer you guys to only pick one. However, if you are moved spiritually to pick more than one, then you may do so. Um, However, if you get conflicting messages for any reason because you pick more than one deck, that's that's not my fault. Okay. However, for some of you, there may be more than one message or guidance to take from more than one deck. So for that reason, like I said, if you feel absolutely moved to pick more than one deck, then you may do so. And I'm going to put the timestamps in um, the description box and also in the comment section. Now, if you get to this video early, you may not see the timestamps in the description and the comment section. And if you would like to timestamp for me or contribute to the timestamping, that would be great. Because I will be, it's going to take me a while to do the timestamping because I'm going to be doing more than one video since I am going out of town pretty soon. Okay, so going back to my hometown to celebrate my dad's birthday. He's turning 76. And I have a couple of graduations to go to. Okay, uh, so I'm gonna be out of town, and I hadn't done a video in a while, but I want to do a video. And I'm going to be doing more than one video so that while I'm out of town, I don't feel like I have to do any videos. Now, if you're interested in getting a personal or private reading, you can actually request one. And while I'm out of town, I will be taking personal and private readings. Um, so that's no issue. I just won't be doing any other videos while I'm out of town unless I just absolutely find that I just want to do so. But I'm not counting on having the time to do that. But I will take the time for a personal or private reading, okay? So you can check the description box below in the comment section to see how to book a personal or private reading with me. I accept Cash App and PayPal, okay? And that's for paying for personal private readings and also for those who donate to support this channel. Okay. And also, if you're interested in tarot, I have a few videos already teaching about some of the cards, and I'm going to be doing more videos of that as well. I definitely want to hear feedback on how you guys feel about that, and because that kind of helps keep me encouraged to do it. I was pretty sad to see that someone else was teaching. There's a lot of people teaching classes for hire, for pay, or whatever. And someone else, they reached out and they said they wanted to learn, but they couldn't afford to pay for the classes that this other reader was doing. And instead of this reader offering them a discount or, giving them some hope that maybe they will offer the classes for a more affordable price, they just told them to pray to their angels for the money to pay for the class. And like they were charging a lot of money. And that kind of just, I don't know, that kind of bothered me because while I understand a lot of us took the time and effort to learn tarot, and some of us may have even paid to take a class to learn tarot, I did both. I did both actually. I studied it for years and then also I took a class. So in practice and things like that. But um it you know what we're supposed to give back in some form, and maybe they felt like they give back through doing the free reading, the free readings online, like what we do. But um, if others want to learn, find a way to help them. It's not all about the money all the time. I understand people got to make their money, but everything. related to this should not be about making money. So I don't know. Hopefully, other readers, if you're out there watching, don't make everything about money. Get your coins, but don't make everything about money, because we were not given our gifts or, things like that to just, hoard it for profit only. Anyway, I'm noticing some channels are doing that. So anyway, enough of me running my mouth. Uh, if you chose deck 1, I'm going to go ahead and start and do your reading, okay? And I'm just kind of going to just play this by ear. One of my decks is missing some cards, but I still want to use them anyway. So, let's see what's going on in your situation. Let's see what's going on in your situation. What's going on? Oh, I forgot my music. That's what I forgot to do. Totally forgot my music. I want my music. It's so soothing to me. For YouTube, I am using your copyright safe music from the YouTube audio library. I am playing Fluidscape by Kevin MacLeod. Okay. And just so you know, YouTube, I included that credit in the bottom of in the description. And this may not be that clear, so let me. I accidentally cracked this phone. Well, I didn't crack it. Actually, my child did. But I blame myself because I should have never trusted him to be by my phone like that. But anyway, this is my old phone, so it's not a current phone. But I just want to show this for record keeping so that I don't have any more issues with YouTube saying that I did copyright infringement with background music, because I'm not doing that. So, yeah, this is proof, okay? So, Fluidscape by Kevin MacLeod. I don't know how clear that is or not, but this is from YouTube's copyright safe music or whatever from their audio library, okay? And for all you other YouTube creators out there, maybe you need to see this too, because they are sometimes coming for some of us YouTube creators for having music in our background that they say is not copyright safe or whatever. And I totally understand. Okay, all right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead, play my music, and then I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you are in group number 1, or you selected group number 1 or deck number 1, and hopefully you can hear this, and hopefully it's not too loud. I'll put it there. Okay, so let's see what the situation is for group number 1. Before I turn on the camera, I pray for the messages to come out for those who truly need it. If you see any cards in my deck that look like they're overly raggedy and I need to get rid of them, they likely are. I actually ordered some replacement decks and some new decks, because some of my decks, they don't have the best card stock. So what's going on for this particular group number 1? Wow. This stuff is in the shuffle. Okay, so Chariot in reverse. And that looks like some issues of overcoming some obstacles there. Maybe not really being able to move forward, not really getting ahead, or not being able to travel for some of you. And it looks like it may be relating to some wishes and some desires that you would like to see fulfilled. Okay. However, it seems like there's some sort of postponement with getting where it is that you really desire to get for your situation, or for whatever this is that you desire to have or desire to attain. And that could very well be causing, of course, some frustration. And now we got the magician here. But the way I like to look at the magician is, if it's in, I feel like the magician is one of those cards when it comes out, even if it's in reverse, it still has the potential to go in the upright, meaning the more positive energy. But with the magician coming out in reverse, some of you could be feeling like a lack of ability to really make things happen or do things you really would like to see happen. A lack in ability to be able to, to get something to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe you feel like you don't have the resources to get something to work, or just feeling disempowered, like unempowered in some form. Like you're just feeling like some of you could be just not even knowing what to do and how to do it, or not knowing what tools you need to do it, or maybe even having the tools to do it, but you just don't know how to. And once again, it comes down to this is affecting your happiness and your contentment here with the Ten of Cups. And it's all about getting this happy ending and this, things working out to your true heart's content, getting what this is that you won't really want or desire. Um, let's see what else is going on with you guys. But I'm going to tell you something. When the Magician card comes out, even though you may be feeling like you don't have everything you need to get things done, or to get ahead, or to make things happen, in the actual reality, you do. So I like to point out to you that, to me, this is still a hopeful card, and this is a card that's an empowerment card. It's meant to empower you. Though it was in reverse, I like to still present it, that you have the opportunity to change that around, because the power really is within you, and everything you really need to succeed in life or to succeed in a situation really is there at your disposal. It really is up to you. Now, I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. We are not here without power. We are not here without resources. It may appear that way physically in front, to our faces or to our senses, but we have the ability to manifest. We have the power to manifest, but you have to get in a different mental frame, and clear your energy up to be more hopeful, more optimistic, and more positive, and focus on what it is that you want, what it is whatever goals you're trying to achieve or whatever, and see yourself actually achieving it or getting things done, or see yourself gaining the resources that you need to actually make some things happen. See yourself making some things happen. See yourself with people who can help you, mentors and things. You know what I'm saying? But we really, people don't understand. So we have the ability to manifest and attract to us what it is that we need. But once you do that, remain optimistic, remain positive, and allow synchronicity to come into play, because everything happens in its own timing, or when it's supposed to happen. Okay, but some of you could be lacking the ability to stay committed to the dream or to the goal or to the plan, because the devotion card in reverse is here. Some of you, so that's like a lack of devotion, a lack of commitment, a lack of, to me, a passion or desire, or just a lack of ambition to some extent, like just really struggling to see to see yourself like persevere through it, because you could be losing some kind of faith or hope, or you could just be struggling to overcome whatever the obstacles are. So you could be having a lot of obstacles in your way, or just, feeling like you have blockages and feeling stagnant, feeling like you can't get somewhere and just like really get over these hurdles. But I feel like it has a lot to do with your attitude, your feelings, your emotions, your energy, something in your situation. Like, I can't say it's a person quite yet or people yet in the situation, because I don't have any court cards. I feel like for some reason you're in your own way. Okay. And it may not even appear that way to you, that you're in your own way, but if you're in your head about something, then yes, you could be in your way. If you're in your feelings about something, you could be in your own way. If you are, especially if they're negative feelings and thoughts and emotions, if you are, now if it's none of those above, then it really could just be a lack of foresight, or a lack of ability to really just see ahead. In some cases, it could be forces greater than yourself. Sometimes, universally, like with the astral alignments and things, depending on what's going on astrologically. And I'm not an astrologer, but I do follow some astrology. It could be some things going on in that regard that could be blocking your success, or blocking you getting to where you got to go, because maybe there's still some lessons you need to learn before you can overcome these obstacles and get ahead. Okay. Maybe there's something else you need to do before you can gain or obtain all the resources you need, or all of the know-how, or at least the drive or the belief that you can do it. I didn't see there was some fallout when it did, but yeah, you guys are experiencing depression. Now, this is my Psi card deck. I haven't ever used these in my readings before, at least not on my YouTube channel, but I have used these in the past. So I do have experience with them, but this is my depression card, the cave. Okay. So this also could be related. I feel like some of you, like I said, this is all you. Okay. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This has all to do with you're experiencing some withdrawal, you're experiencing depression, possibly isolation. And that could be just seriously affecting you. Okay. Someone also could be feeling afraid to step into the light. Okay. To come out of your shell, to come out of your cave, or whatever it is, and step into the light and really persevere, or really afraid to see things, for how they really are. So, I guess I'm gonna do one more card here, just to gauge what else is going on in the situation. Okay, and so that wants to pop out of here. Gossip. So, some of you are experiencing, some of you are experiencing what I feel is like, maybe this is not going to apply to all of you, embarrassment. Maybe because there's been a lot of talk going around, and maybe this talk is about you. Okay. And that could be the reason for hiding. It could be experiencing shame and therefore depression, sadness, or whatever, or just hiding and just not really wanting to step out there. Some of you could be concerned about what other people will say about you if you step into the light and really pursue this goal that you have in mind, or do what it is that you really want to do. So while some of you, it's the fact that gossip has already been going around, naysayers, people running their mouth talking. Others of you, it's about something you definitely heard and it's affecting you. Others, it's you're being concerned what other people are going to say. And you kind of need to not worry about that. But this card was poking out of the deck. This is the gratitude card, okay? What's interesting is you guys guys feel like it's like you have appreciation for where you're at. You want to do better. But some of you are, like I said, struggling to overcome the obstacles of your situation and really get what this is you desire and get what this is that you feel will make you content or happy or be, a happy ending or happily ever after or whatever it is. Your dreams fulfill, your dreams, and wishes coming to fruition. Some of you are just really wondering, can you really carry forward with whatever this is you have in mind, goals, dreams, the situation, And I feel like, even though this is the gossip card, some of you, the chatter is all in your own head. Some of you, it really is chatter coming from other people, naysayers. Whereas others, it could be just like I said, you being too concerned what other people will say. Whereas, like I said, others of you, you're just really, allowing your own subconscious to play devil's advocate, like your own mind to play devil's advocate here in the situation. And someone also here doesn't even want to budge in the situation. Okay? Whatever this is, some of you, I feel like this is all above going on, where others of you, this is just one or the other narrative here. It's strange. It's so strange. And then in one sense, like I said, I feel like there's cooperation and there's a lack of cooperation. For some of you, when it comes to either your own attitude, your own mind, like if this makes any sense, some of you could just be like, 1 minute you're devoted to the cause, the next minute you're not. 1 minute you're feeling, happy, passionate, gracious, willing. The next minute you're not, because you're letting negative thoughts seep in, or you're letting negative things that other people are saying, or things you're concerned other people are saying, even if it isn't negative, or worried if somebody will say something negative. But whatever the case is, it seems like quite the complicated situation, and it's just causing you to withdraw, hide out, not step into the light, not really step into the forefront, not really step out there, period, to do what it is you're seeking or going. It's causing you to, kind of like back away and wonder, can you really commit to this? Can you really do this? Some of you is causing depression. So, that's really interesting energy. This want to come out so bad. You guys are sitting around contemplating as well. You're sitting around contemplating and really thinking. Really sitting around contemplating and thinking. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like it's time to move on to some advice. It's time to move on to some advice and see. Let's get some insight here. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. Okay, there's 3 cards. You got helpful people that are available to you or on the way. And for some of you, you need to, I feel like you will only know who those helpful people are, or be able to find or see these helpful people when you learn to trust and have some faith. Okay, that's something I need to put out there. You guys, there's more information you need to gain here out of the situation. So you guys need to do your research. And something's going to happen within the next few weeks. Either you're going to come out of this stagnant place here and things will move forward for you, or you're going to find better motivation, or you're going to come out of this dark place where you're at, or this place of stagnation, or this place of concern or doubt, whatever it is, but just to get more clear about whatever's going to go on within the next few weeks. It could be, like I said, people appearing. It could be information as well appearing for you guys. That one didn't want to go in there. But yeah, I want to see what's going on within the next few weeks. By the way, I'm listening in this, but if you need to be able to watch this video in a much faster time, please go up to the top right hand corner of the screen of this video and click on, it looks like 3 vertical dots. Click on that and click on the settings and click on either 1.5 or 2x or whatever you want to click on to make the video play faster so you can hear the reading in half the amount of time. Okay? Just so you know. I never watch videos in the regular time. I never do it. I don't have enough time to do it. Alright. What is going on within the next few weeks for you guys? I really feel like it was what I already said, but I like to clarify sometimes when cards are kind of vague. Though I feel like my answer wasn't vague, but like I said, I like to clarify. This is perfect. You will see the light, okay? You will get it. You will know what it is you need to do. Information will become available or apparent to you. The light will shine for you to be able to see your way through out of the darkness, to be able to know where it is you're going, or at least be able to see ahead where you're going. Okay, so you won't be stuck. Yikes, I forgot to put on do not disturb. Hold on, you guys. Do not disturb. Okay. Oh, is it gonna do? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, you guys are going to be coming out of the dark. So that's an awesome way to clarify here. Because the Hermit, and this is what's funny about this. This is the Hermit card. The Hermit much so represents someone who goes within and hide, or someone who kind of isolates themselves. So for those of you who have been kind of, sitting in isolation or keeping to yourselves and not really knowing what's going on or what you want to do, or just feeling like you just can't come out, you will see the light, okay? Brighter days, you'll be able to see ahead, you'll be able to kind of know more what it is that you need to do or whatever. Okay, so let's see if I can get some more advice for you guys. 5 of Earth here. 5 of Earth, that's all about, you know what? You may, for some reason, still feel left out or isolated or left in the cold with something, or feeling like some of you may still experience depression. Some of you may still experience being down and out, or feeling like it's not enough or you don't have enough. Know this. Okay, know this. A lot of this is your mental state. A lot of it has to do with your mental state. The 5 of Earth, Five of coins, a lot of that energy that related to what I just said, that is all about your mental state. So this is something that you have the power to change around, even if you think you don't. But you're going to have to get a grip and a hold on your feelings and your emotions as much as possible because it's dragging you down. You can't worry about what other people are saying, what other people think, how, you can't worry about what you think other people will say or what you think other people will feel about, something is you're trying to do or want to do. You can't allow yourself to get discouraged. And like I said, for those of you who are just teetering and wondering, can you really stick with this or give to this or whatever, you will, like I said, see the light, but you need to come out of your fears first. Okay. You guys need to stop worrying about acceptance as well. So there are some of you out here you're worried about if others will be approving of you or something you want to do. There's some of you out here worrying if others are going to accept you for what you want to do or how you are or the goals or dreams you have or something you're doing or whatever. Some of you are just, you're concerned about if you have enough or have what it takes to accomplish the goal or to achieve what it is you want. But you can't sit in this fear of if you will have it or thinking you don't have it. You need to reach out. This card doesn't show the traditional imagery, but the traditional imagery of a Five of Pentacles or Five of Earth card is you see two homeless people, one that has a cane because they hurt their leg or whatever. They have a, you know, so they have a condition and things like that where they're both just struggling. They're poor. They're outside the cold, but they're outside the cold, right outside of a church. And a church is known for being a safe place of refuge, a safe place of acceptance and love, and a place where you can receive help and guidance, spiritual and otherwise. So even if a church can't help, they have the resources, right? They can point you in the right direction, either spiritually or they have organizations, nonprofits or whatever, or that they know that they can connect you with. Whatever the case is, those two people standing outside of that church that are homeless, struggling, feeling left out in the cold or whatever, they don't have to go through that. They don't have to suffer in their health. They don't have to suffer in depression. They don't have to suffer feeling lonely or left out. They don't have to suffer poverty. All they have to do is be willing to put their ego aside, be willing to put their fears aside, and step into that church, go inside the church and say, hey, I need help. Or say, hey, can you help me? Whatever it is. Or just show their face and be present. You know what I'm saying? People will be able to see them and see what their needs are and be willing to help, because that's a place of refuge. It's a place of, it's a place of, I call it spiritual power, or it's a safe place. My music stopped, so I'm going to play it again because I really like that music. But, so keep that in mind. No one has to be left out in the cold. No one has to feel like there is no help available. There's always help available. There's always resources, but you have to be willing to seek it. You have to be willing to stop feeling sorry for yourself or stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop sitting in fear. Stop worrying what others will think. Stop letting your feelings and your emotions get the best of you. And I know depression is hard. I've struggled with it myself for a lot of years, but sometimes you got to drag yourself out of that rut and just put your best foot forward and just keep trying. You will have, good days and you will have some bad days, bright days and dark ones. But what really matters is, are you truly willing to keep persevering? Because the moment you give up is the moment that the struggle becomes real. It's also the moment that things can fall apart even more, and it's like digging a deeper hole for yourself, and it makes it hard to get out. No one's going to do this for you but you. Only you can do this for yourself. There are others who can help you. There's resources, there's information, there's ways to get what you want, what you need, and to get where you got to go. But you need to be willing to be devoted to this cause, to get there, or to gain that information, or to get the help, or whatever it is you need. But you have to step out there and not care what other people are thinking. Just get out of this whole insecurity thing, okay? And step out of your ego as well. Now, this card is give more, but it's in reverse. So it's saying that you're also not opening yourself up. You're not giving of yourself. You're not sharing your resources. And I'm going to tell you something. Being stingy or hoarding things to yourself, or not giving of yourself, or not opening up to other people, it only closes your doors of opportunity, only closes your doors of prosperity. Abundance and prosperity flows, and it's a continual, it's like it goes on a cycle. It's a cycle that goes in a circle almost, and it's, and you have to be willing to be open to it. You have to give. It ebbs and flows, in and out, back and forth, back and forth. Give and take matters. So this is pointing out to me that some of you are not opening up. You're not giving. You're not sharing. You're not, some of you are keeping things to yourself, bottling things up. That also means not talking to people. And sometimes you need to talk to people. Tell people how you really feel. If you're struggling with depression, or if there's something you need to get off your chest, or whatever. So this is saying give more. Maybe you need to share what you have, or share what you know, because there are other people who appreciate what you have to offer, and they have something to offer back in exchange, or to give back in exchange. And that could be very well where your blessing comes through for you, okay? Let's see what other advice is here, and then I'll move on to deck number 2. Okay. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay. So you guys have a need to, I feel like you need to charge your spiritual batteries back up, because that will make a world of a difference for you in terms of how much hope or faith you have left to keep persevering. Sometimes we can just be really run down in our spirit and run down in our energy, and it really can affect us and impact our lives and us and whatever we're dealing with or going through. Okay, but you need to create a altar or visit a power place, such as maybe a church or a temple or a meditation class, or maybe even a library, or a seminar or a convention. There's a lot of conventions and seminars that could be helpful. Some are seminars and conventions that are life coaching and things like that to help motivate people and help people find their path. Others are just conventions and seminars to help teach you some information that you may need to know. Like if you want to get into real estate because you feel like that's where your prosperity or success is going to be, there are real estate conventions and seminars to help you learn more about real estate, or how to get into flipping houses, or whatever it is it may be. And whatever it is, just whatever it is you're trying to figure out, there is some place for you to go to find it, It may even be, for some of you, getting back out there in love. There are, like I said, there are seminars and coaching sessions. But, okay, so you guys have infinite abundance. That's an awesome card to get. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to the divine life purpose. Your divine life purpose is what you need to get on. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I want to point out something to you guys. I looked at my deck over here to my left for some reason. And this happens a lot, I feel like this card correlates with what you guys are going through. It's the Six of Pentacles. It is a card of generosity and giving. However, this is someone who appears to be, for some reason, they look down. They look down. They look down. But they're looking down at this community as if they feel left out of it, or as if they feel like they don't fit into it. It's kind of interesting to note that. And on the back, Seven of Swords. Someone possibly feeling cheated or feeling like somebody was sneaky. But anyway, you guys follow the advice that you guys have, okay? Because there's a lot of abundance and prosperity for you guys to have. There's a lot of fruitfulness in life to get, but you hold the power and the control, okay? Remember that. Upside down magician could easily become a upright, upstanding magician who is fully capable, but it's all on you guys. So I wish you guys the best, and I think you guys will do fine. Just follow all the advice that you guys got through the reading, and hit the like button if you like the reading. Please comment, let me know how this reading relates to you, and if you're interested in getting a private or personal reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section. And if you're interested in donating, support the channel, that's appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to move on to deck number 2. Okay, all right. Whew. Okay, you guys, I have to take a break there for a minute. If you selected group number 2, let's see what's going on with your situation. What deck did I start with? Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out which deck I started out with the last one because I'm just playing this by ear. Okay, this is one fall out. This is the King of Cups sideways. This is a person. Either this is a water sign or someone who's emotional or in touch with their feelings. They may be psychic. They may be someone that is, I don't know why I keep hearing even-tempered. This is also someone who they may be very nurturing. They could be a little dramatic. They may like to be around water. They're, warm, nurturing, caring. Like I said, they may be intuitive or psychic. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm gender neutral with the court cards. So this is not necessarily a man or a masculine figure. This could also be, this could be anyone, man or woman. Okay. In my readings, it is. This also, if it's not another person, then this is your energy currently, but this was sideways. So this is, when I see a King of Cups sideways, this is someone who feel like their emotions are teetering. They may have control of their emotions at times, other times they may not. Okay, other times they may be getting letting their feelings or emotions get the best of them. If it's a person you're dealing with and it's not your emotions doing this, then this could be someone who their feelings are teetering back and forth, and one minute they're feeling good and fine, and their discernment is fine and strong, and they're in tune, and this could be you as well. And then the next minute they're feeling kind of like lost and emotional, and maybe even struggling, with depression or anger, or I don't know why I keep hearing anxiety, and just not able to really see the light because their discernment is not working for them at the time. So either this is you or this is someone else. Okay, this is someone who may also like to drink, possibly, and like to be around some water. Okay, or you could be enjoying being around some water, but let's see what else is going on. that one fell out right as I started to shuffle. Like I was telling the last group, to watch this reading faster in half the amount of time, if you think you're running short for time, go up to the top right hand corner of your screen and click on the settings for this video here on YouTube, and click on speed and put it either on 1.5x or 2x or whatever setting you feel comfortable with. That way you can hear the video in half the amount of time, but still be able to hear everything. Also, if you're interested in getting a personal reading while I'm out of town, you can get one. Just check the description box below or the comment section, and for more information, okay? And please hit the like button if you like the video, and please feel free to subscribe as well if you want to know when other videos are coming out. Okay, so 8 of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. I rarely ever see that card in reverse in readings, but I think it's a very empowering thing here. Because normally in the upright, this is someone who they are rendering themselves hopeless to get out of a situation, okay, or to get out of something, period, and holding themselves hostage to a situation. They really don't have to, okay? But in the reverse, this is someone giving themselves the authority and the power and the control to get the heck out of Dodge and get out of a bad situation, because they know they have the ability to take themselves out of it. They're not playing victim in any form, okay? And so I feel like this is either what you're experiencing with this person, or this person could be experiencing this with you, or there's this thing of literally, like I said, you could be wanting or knowing that, and even trying to pull yourself out of a situation, because you know you can do this. However, your feelings about it, your strength with it, your ability to know and have discernment in how to do it or when to do it, is been teetering. Because like I said, this card came out sideways, and to me that's energy that is going this way, that way, back and forth. It's teetering back and forth, okay? So either that's you or that's someone else. But I kind of feel like a lot of this is all about you, or it has a lot to do with you. But I really love that that's 8 of Swords is in reverse, because that really rarely ever comes out in readings. And it's so empowering to see that someone here understands that they have the ability to take themselves out of a bad situation, and someone here who is refusing to play victim mode or to wait for someone else to rescue them, okay? Because in the upright, that's someone who, you know, playing victim and they want someone to rescue them. But in this case, you or whoever this person is not doing that, and I think that's great. That's a very empowering energy. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm feeling motivated to get this reading done faster because I have 2 more to do. So let's see what's going on here. Ah, okay. Interesting. 10 of Swords in reverse. I'm loving this energy. 6 of Rods in the reverse. Now, 6 of Rods in reverse, normally I would not like to see. But in this case, for this particular deck, my Whimsical Tarot deck, because of what it represents here, I'm glad to see it. Okay? So let me explain to you why. The 6 of Rods in this deck in the upright, this is Dorothy wishing she can go back to when things were much more simpler, in a much more simple place, and a much more simple time, okay? And she's clicking her heels, and she's like, there's no place like home, if you know the fairy tale, so that she can go back home and escape this chaos that she found herself ensued in. However, in the reverse, um, this is it's almost like saying this is wishful thinking in this deck. Okay, in the normal tarot deck, the traditional meaning would be someone who is gaining victory. However, she's not presented this way. Okay, at least not in my deck, not in the whimsical tarot, not for me. Okay, so this is actually, when you reverse that around, this is someone who is no longer like, they're no longer interested in wishful thinking. They no longer are standing in this place of wishful thinking, clicking their heels saying, oh, I wish I can go back to when things were much more simple and a time that's much more easier and a place that's much more just simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing that. This is someone who I feel like they're willing to look at things hardcore, look at things truly like the way they really are, and see things for the way they really are, and like they're not running from it, they're not burying their head in the sand. That's my interpretation here with this particular Six of Rods in reverse with this particular deck. Okay, and if you're learning tarot, then you'll get to understand and learn that tarot cards hold different meanings for different tarot readers, especially with different decks and the way they're illustrated in their meanings and stuff. But you can assign meanings, and for me, this is what this means. Okay, now if it was the traditional meaning, the Six of Rods in reverse would be someone feeling like they're not gaining victory, or not really achieving what it is that they set out to do. Okay, but in this case, I feel like you're really taking some accountability here. You're not willing at all to sit in one place and say it's anyone's fault, or to say that it's you're not willing to sit and say, man, I wish things could go back to where they were before. I wish things could be easy again. I wish I could be in an easier or simple place again. You're not waiting to click your heels. You're not waiting on something magical and fairy tale to happen. You're just looking at things from a very realistic, clear standpoint in mind, in frame of mind. Okay, so you're not into that wishful thinking stuff. You're not waiting on anybody to rescue you or save you. You are taking accountability, saying, I'm going to get myself out of whatever this is that you got yourself into. Okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse here. I'm really liking, like I said, all this energy. Ten of Swords is you literally, kind of just, like I said, it's coming out of this victim mentality. It's coming out of victim mentality. It's also coming out of this dark place. It's also it can be a place of denial to some extent, and not willing to acknowledge defeat. Okay, for some of you, I just feel like this is a narrative. It's more than one narrative. So for some of you, it's just a lacking willingness to play victim, and not wanting to feel like you've been defeated. You know what I'm saying? And taking some accountability, and like not sitting in this place blaming anyone for anything that may have happened to you, and not waiting on someone to rescue you or vindicate you. You're willing to get yourself out of whatever bind you got yourself in, or get yourself out of wherever this bad place or situation is you got yourself in. And you're not willing to, you're taking no prisoners with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not willing to just sit there and just be complacent or whatever, I guess. I like this energy. It's a very empowering energy. Okay? Because no matter what, you're just saying, hey, you know what? I'm not allowing myself to be in some sort of and you may be struggling to some extent to deal with that, because one minute you're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the captain of my soul, the captain of this ship, whatever, and I go wherever I see see fit or whatever. But the next minute you could be feeling like you don't know anymore. It's interesting. self-esteem card here. Okay. This is almost also like this is also my protection card. Whether you are expecting to be protected by a higher source, and you just feel like whatever you've been through, vindication will come through the divine spirit, God, you know, you're going to let Jesus take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. It's also this thing of, like I said, you acknowledging that you need to work on yourself and you need to learn to love yourself as well. Okay. So this is freaking beautiful. You hear me? Like I feel so, I'm starting to feel a little emotional with this. Like I'm an empath, but this is like a positive emotion. This isn't a negative emotion. This is a almost like someone like could be moved to tears by this, because this is someone, this is like beautiful energy. It's a beautiful spirit in that this is someone who, I'm getting my music back on here. I love this music. Um this is a very empowering place to be. And though it is a hard place to be, it's also a very empowering place to be. It's a healing place to be. It's like whoever you are, experiencing your situation, you're healing and you're growing and you're transcending whatever obstacles you had, or at least you're trying really hard to do so. And I feel like this is only going to get you so much further ahead, okay? Because you're not looking at anybody to point any fingers to blame. Even if there was someone to blame, you refuse to accept that and just say, no, I'm accepting accountability. I'm no victim. Even if you felt like you were victimized, you're like, you know what? I'm taking my power and my control back, and I'm going to pull myself out of this state or this status, and I'm going to learn to love myself. I'm going to learn to appreciate myself. I'm going to learn to acknowledge who I am and all the wonderfulness I have and the capabilities I have, and and things like that. And you're working on yourself, and you expect to be vindicated through God, the universe, karma, Jesus taking the wheel. I'm serious. Like, this is beautiful energy. Okay, so what else do we have here? Oh yeah. Okay, you are releasing this painful situation. You are releasing this painful, dark, negative energy. You may have been, like I said, I kept feeling like it was like emotional energy, almost like being moved to tears, but it's a beautiful type of energy because you are, like I said, transcending this, you're releasing and letting this go. Okay? And that's beautiful because there's sun rays in the background that's going to shine through from this. Okay? Even through any anger or resentment or hurt, you want to let that go. You it's like you want to let that go. And you have the passion card here. So you're also learning to become a compassionate, caring, loving person, who wants to embrace life, embrace people, from a positive perspective, and like wanting to just give of yourself in a positive way to others. Okay. Um, Almost like being self-sacrificial but in a positive way, so like wanting to give to a positive cause that allows you to help someone else, but also is helping you too. So you may want to volunteer to read at the children's center or the children's hospital, or to go visit some senior citizens and spend time with them, because a lot of times they're children and things don't come visit them. You may be wanting to get more involved in the church or community causes or nonprofit causes or whatever, or just wanting to like live life more fully and with more purpose and meaning. It's like you realize everything is not all about you and yourself, and that you can grow and heal through giving of yourself positively to others, even if it's just through your family and your friends, or a loved one or whatever. Okay, so you're looking at a bigger cause. Okay, and this is also another reason for you to just let this go. You know, there's so much more to life, and you're becoming passionate in that regard. I feel like it's compassion, but whatever it is, this is a beautiful energy. It's a very beautiful movie energy. Um, Regardless if it's been trying or not, okay? But this is empowering. I love it. I haven't seen a reading like this in a long time. I mean, so I'm glad to see that you guys are out here growing. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm proud of you guys. So, and this is my side deck. You guys have never seen me read a side deck in on my channel, but I've been using this deck for a long time. Um, this is the puzzle. So there's something right now that you may be a little confused about or trying to figure out. Like I said, you may be, for some of you, I'm feeling more like you're trying to put the pieces back together. Okay? You're trying to put the pieces back together. You're trying to piece your life back together. That's what I want to say. So for some of you, you are piecing your life back together. Okay? Putting things back into perspective, putting things back together, putting yourself back together, putting your life back together. Okay? Because for a long time, it could, like, it feels like it's been broken, or like it's been like out of place, or things weren't together. Some of you, you've been, you know, things were disorganized and you're trying to get back organized, okay? But some of you just really hadn't been able to figure out why it's been tough to release, you know, negative energy and to come out of victim mode. But I feel like some of you have got a handle on it, while others of you are still trying to figure out how to do that. And I feel like that's the teetering back and forth, like trying to find what will truly um, get you back into the place where you need to be, or get your life back together. Okay, yeah. Some of you guys are really trying to figure out how to get your life back into together and into perspective, and put things into perspective. And you know, don't worry about the fact that you're back and forth, or your feelings, emotions are up and down, because it just comes with the territory. It's a part of the process of growth. Okay. And so one minute you may feel optimistic, another minute you may feel very pessimistic. One minute you may feel like you know what you're doing or where you need to go and be very discerning. The next minute you may feel completely confused and not really sure what to do or where to go, or how to put the pieces of the puzzle back together again. Some of you are going to figure this out, while others of you may still teeter with it. But I feel like all of you are going to get to the same place of, how to piece your life back together, you know, because maybe maybe it was a water sign, or someone who likes to drink, or someone who is dramatic, or, someone who's maybe really emotional, or someone who really is discerning and intuitive, or whatever it may be, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But whatever the case is, maybe this person did affect you, and if it wasn't that person, you were affected. You know what I'm saying? And that's you. But let me see what else I can discover about your situation here. Okay. So there's a sense of destiny here. There's a sense of feeling destined for greatness. That's what I get for some of you. Okay. Where others, it just feels like it's just a great deal of luck. I don't know why I get a great deal of luck with that, but for some of you, it's just dreaming about the stars. Others of you, it's just, I feel like destined for greatness, destined for better. Some of you feel like it's your destiny, but um, this is to be my loyalty card. Okay. It's like, so I feel like some of you guys feel loyal, like you owe it to yourself to reach your fullest potential. Others of you feel like you feel loyal to reach your greatest destiny. Okay. Um, I don't know why I hear for some of you feel like you have run astray from your destiny. So it's not the same narrative for everyone. Okay. And it's weird. I hope no one's dogged by destiny, okay? Or feeling dogged by the universe. I hope and pray no one's feeling like that, okay? But what are the cards that I'm gonna pull for you guys? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move into the advice part of the reading and see what really comes out for you guys here. What advice do you guys need to know? And I have several card decks I'm going to be pulling from for that. Step back out. Back out. Back out. Thank you.
But
hold on. Out.
Is this helping?
All right. Sorry, you guys. You know, one of the reasons I don't get to do these videos on my channel as much anymore is the interruptions. Anyway, advice for you guys. Let's see what advice is available for my group number 2. You guys have lost your ability to trust and have faith, but you need to have trust here. Have trust, have faith. And I feel like you guys need to take some time to center yourselves and meditate and pray on what it is that you guys need to do. Okay? And I'm going to pull a card from one of my tarot decks here and see what advice you guys get from this deck. Interesting. Okay. All right. So, what you guys have here. When I read advice, it's meant to be in the upright. But this came out in reverse. But I want to point this out. It only came out in reverse because you guys feel like you're losing opportunity. Some of you may feel like you have lost grasp of opportunity. Some of you may feel like you don't know how to reach for the opportunity, or some of you are really trying to reach for that opportunity. Okay. And I feel like this is where that lack of trust have come from. And the lack of faith is, because you guys, you're just like, can I really gain this? Can I really obtain this? Can I really reach this? Can I really get this money or this job opportunity or this career or this blessing or this relationship or whatever this is that you're hoping for? Okay, this good health, whatever it is. You're reaching for it, but you don't have faith or trust or believe that this will work out for you or that you will be able to obtain it. And that's what I'm really seeing here. But if you look at it the correct way, the right way, you're holding it, but you're elevating it even. Okay? Meaning you have the ability to gain this. But this is something else you need to look at. Whatever it is that you're reaching out for, it's going to be given to you, but you need to open your hands and reach for it. Okay? You need to do that. But understand that while your hand is out there open, it's coming down to you from a source much higher than yourself. Okay? God, the divine spirit, Jesus, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. Okay? So if you reach for it, you can gain it. Don't think you're losing it. Don't think it's impossible to reach it, okay? What else? What other advice? What other advice can I get for group number 2? That have to flip out. Strength card. Strength here. So you need to have strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. It's funny because you got the release card here. And this thing, whatever this is that you've been experiencing, it looks pretty harsh, right? It may even feel pretty harsh. But you're being told to have great inner strength, release the hard judgments, have forgiveness and compassion. You got the passion card here. And what did I call it? I call it the compassion card. Okay. So this is definitely on point. Some of you also need to be aware that the strength card is also like, it's like pulling easy in a difficult situation, you know. Don't force yourself to heal faster than what's possible. Okay. That's kind of the other thing that I'm kind of like getting for you guys. So understand your limitations and don't force yourself to heal faster than what you are ready to do. Allow yourself the time to do it because you can. Okay. Yeah. Have the discipline, because some of you need to be disciplined and some of you may be struggling with that. And watch your mouth, watch your tongue. Okay. Even though there may be times you may be tempted to speak your mind or to speak with a sharp tongue or to say what it is you feel you need to say or speak your truth, you do not always have to speak your truth. Sometimes it takes more strength for a person to know their truth and not feel like they have to prove it to anyone else or even bother to waste their breath on telling others what it is that they feel they need to prove. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Okay? So know that. Anyway, you had the Be Courageous card. Okay? Through your journey here, you need to, of course, be courageous, be brave. Don't back down from a challenge. Don't let fear rule you or guide you or overtake the situation. And just push forward. Even if you don't know where things are going or what lies ahead, just push forth, okay? It's okay. Push through the adversity. Oh, that one popped and fell out here. Mother Mary, expect a miracle, okay? Have faith that your prayers have been answered and have been heard, okay? So just expect a miracle. If you've prayed about the situation, if you done your manifestations and things, sit back and have much patience and allow your blessing come through as they need to come through, but at the same time, continue to push forth being brave and courageous, okay? And continue to push through the hard work. It's hard work to release negativity, negative people, negative situations. It's so, but like I said, allow yourself to do so knowing that you're human. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. So if you waver a little bit in your feelings, it's okay. Just acknowledge that and just keep pushing forward. Okay, this is interesting. You got the Oracle card here. Okay, so it says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you remember I was saying here before that if this is you, you have discernment, you have intuition, you have, some of you may have psychic abilities, you have the ability to, you know, see ahead when you know you really want to, as long as you don't allow your emotions and your fears to get the best of you. Okay, so that is the reading for group number 2. I really like this reading. It's such a shows how human we can be, how human we are, right? And I like the energy because it's still beautiful energy, because it's very human and it's very much the journey we all take. It's very much a journey we all are on at some point. So know that you're not alone, because we all have reached this point. Okay? We've all had something that we had to piece back together, or felt the need that we had to put the pieces of the puzzle back together, or figure something out and move forward from negative situations and release negativity and negative people or negative things and fears or whatever, and like push forth to what we really want to do. And but I am so proud of you guys for being brave, being bold, and for empowering yourselves and taking whatever accountability you can and growing and learning from your, you know, your situation, so that you can move forward and learning to love yourselves. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you want to know when other readings are coming out. Hit the like button if you like the reading. Please comment, let me know how the reading relates to you. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section. And I appreciate those of you who don't support this channel. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to group number 3. If you chose group number 3 for your reading, let's see what energy we have here. And like I told people in group number 1 and group number 2, go to, if you need to watch this video in half the amount of time because you're short of time, go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on settings, and then you can click on speed, and then click on 1.5x or 2x or whatever you feel comfortable with. That way the reading plays in half the amount of time or faster, and you can hear everything and in half the amount of time. Okay. Also, yeah, if you if you like this reading or you like my channel, please hit the like button. It's totally appreciated. Even if you want to know when there's other readings coming out, please subscribe so you can know when other readings are coming out, because there will be others, of course. And check out the Learn Tarot series that I have, because I do have a few of those videos up. I will be doing some more, and I really would like you guys' feedback, and you know, if you really are wanting to see those videos or not, or whatever. Okay. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section. And if you're interested in donating to support this channel, you can do the same thing. Check the description box below or the comment section. Let's see what comes out here for group number 3. That wanted to come out. What's going on here? Okay. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups here. Okay. I'm not sure if that wants to come out or if it's just playing games. Knight of Cups here, but sideways. So what I always say about when cards come out sideways, the energy has the potential to change. Okay. So it may be one way or it may be another. It's like nothing's really set. Knight of Cups, an offer to be made, or it may be to be received. Maybe it's not going to be made, and maybe it won't be received. Okay, so that looks like that's part of what's going on here. Let's see what else we can find out. There, we got something that flipped out there. Okay, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. This card almost don't want to let me hold it up right. It came out sideways as well. So this is like the same energy where this could go either or, upright or reverse. You know, it's changeable energy to me. Trying to stay on top of the competition. Trying to stay on top of things. Trying to hold your own here. Okay. Being competitive. Okay. Being competitive. So it's like there is an offer, okay, that someone here may be wanting to receive or anticipate receiving, or an offer that someone may want to give or may not want to give. It could even be an offer that someone may think they're not going to receive, okay, or an offer they think they're not going to make. But it's relating to being competitive or staying on top of the competition or staying on top of things, or maybe even I don't know why I hear being organized, but it's also trying to like hold things down, hold down the fort in relation to this, okay? Offer or but it's an offer that usually it's one that I say it's an emotional offer because it's a cup and it affects the way you or someone else may feel. It does not have to be an emotional offer of feelings or, you know, romantic or anything like that, okay? It because this reading can relate to whatever's going on in your situation, because a lot of you are experiencing different type of situations. Some of you it may be career related, others of you it may be financial, others of you it may just be personal related, of life, whatever it may be, okay? So it's an offer nonetheless, and it can affect the way you or someone else feels. It has that kind of impact. Okay, so that's what you do need to know. Two cards that fell out. And I always pay attention to the positions these cards fall into. So you guys, in this reading, there are so many cards that are coming out sideways. These two cross each other coming out sideways. So there's a lot of, this is like, this, all this energy is like everything is up in the air. Whatever's going on in this situation, things can go either way, is what it feels like. Nine of Rods, being prepared for something, and maybe, you know, like I said, needing to take a break from whatever this is you're doing, take a break from the work you're doing, catch up on some rest, regain your energy, regain your strength, because you need to be prepared for whatever this is. So it feels like this offer, it's like you're trying to be prepared for it. You're trying to have yourself ready for whatever the outcome may be or whatever the offer may be. But whatever it is, you're trying to stay on top of things, stay on top of the situation. You're trying to be competitive here, maybe even organized or whatever, you know. But it's relating, and this is a cup here. So I can't, you know, it's like I want to say this is about a love life, but it doesn't have to be. This can, like I said, be about anything: job, career, finances, moving, you know, family situations, friendships, whatever, or just overall, period. Even your health, maybe. But Ace of the Cups here. This is a new beginning. It's a new beginning that definitely offer. This is a big thing for you. This is a big thing. This could really affect your life, impact your life in a very major way, whether it's positive or negative. It depends on what the outcome is and what happens. Either this is going to happen or it's not, and depending on if it does or not, the energy could go either way. Okay, but it is definitely something that would be worthy of cause of celebration. Okay, it would be worthy of a big cause or celebration. Whatever this new start, this new beginning, this new offer or opportunity is, it will impact your life. It will impact the way you know, your emotions and things. Okay, so but you're preparing for it, or you're trying to be. I don't want to sit in, but someone could also be possibly. I don't get that someone's slacking off. Usually in this deck, when I see this little guy sleeping here, is usually someone slacking off in this deck. But I don't get that. I don't get that you guys are slacking off. You could be concerned if you're slacking off, but I don't really get that. You know. But I feel like some of you are feeling like if you are wondering if you're slacking off, or you're thinking, oh no, am I doing enough? Because you're really trying to stay on top of things. You could be wondering, you know, if you're doing enough, because if you're not, you're thinking you're not going to get whatever this is, whether it's a job or an opportunity or some sort of chance to do something or to gain something, whatever it may be. Okay. So some of you could be concerned if you're doing enough. Others of you could be concerned if you have what it takes to get this opportunity. If you have what it takes to compete to get this, you know, to even, you know, meet the challenge for it or whatever. Okay. But whatever the case is, you're trying to be prepared because you're anticipating this offer. You're hoping to get it, but you don't know if you will or not. This energy is just so like I've never seen so many cards sideways. But that to me always says something is up in the air. It's not definite for sure yet. Okay. Let me get my music back on, you guys. I love having my music on. Now, what's interesting is here, you guys got the, here it is. Okay. Vanity card in reverse. So you guys are trying to not base whatever happens here on your sense of self. Okay. You're trying to not put your worth or your value, your self-worth or your value too much or too heavy into this, because you don't want it to affect you in that kind of way. So if you get this opportunity, if you get whatever this is you're expecting to receive or gain, or you're trying to make, whether you're expecting to receive an offer or give an offer, whether it's accepted by you, if you take it, or if it's offered to you, or if you give it and someone accepts it or don't, or rejects it or whatever, you're trying to have not too much of a stake in it, in a sense that you don't want to be broken by it, or you don't want your self-esteem to crash if you don't get, let's say if it's about a job that you apply for. And this very well could be because for some reason I feel like it is yourself and your you don't want to attach your self-importance or your esteem or your sense of self to this, because you don't want it to make or break you. Okay, you don't want it to get you down if you don't get it, but at the same time, if you get it, you don't want to let it go to your head. You see what I'm saying? So either way it go, I feel like you're trying to have a really level head about this opportunity that is either you're expecting to receive or to give, and whether if you give an opportunity and it's accepted or rejected, you, like I said, you don't want it to bump, you don't want it to affect you. You don't want it to bum you out or have you feeling conceited. If there's an offer you're expecting to gain, that you expect to go to your head, but at the same time, if you don't get it, you don't want to feel like, oh man, I'm nothing because I didn't get this. Okay, it could be an audition. You know, if you don't get the audition, you don't want to feel like, oh man, I suck because I didn't get it, or oh. But at the same time, if you do get it, you're gonna have so much humility and so much gratitude, I feel. Okay, but you're maintaining a level head. You need to have a level head about this offer. If some of you are saying I'm rambling, it's because I'm feeling this situation in so many different ways. For some of you, it's not one narrative for all of you in terms of it's not the same opportunity for all of you. And it's not going the same direction for all of you either. Okay. In terms of who's receiving what and who's giving what. Everything I say, it needs to be said exactly as it's coming out. So keep that in mind, you guys. I had somebody to comment one time and say, you're rambling. Well, if you don't like what I'm saying, or you think I'm saying the same thing over again, it's because it needs to be reiterated. I'm working through the spirit here. Good, positive spirits, spirit guides, angel guides, or whatever. Not no negative, dark stuff, but have patience when you watch these readings. No one should have an entitlement complex about it. Okay? Because I know it seems like I'm carrying on with it, but it's because I'm feeling the energy. I'm an empath, and empaths feel the energy. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so it's like you're not doing this whole watchtower thing. So you're not standing around looking and see what's going to happen. You're trying to not focus on it. Okay. Though you could be feeling like there's not a lot of opportunity out there, possibly. But whatever the case is, you feel it's like you feel like you're going to like if you get this, you're definitely going to celebrate. It's definitely going to bring you abundance and prosperity. But I kind of feel like right now, whatever happens, I feel like you're still in a good place. You see what I'm saying? For some reason, I feel like you're still in a good place. And I feel like that's why you're able to be level-headed about this whole thing, or at least why you're trying to be level-headed. It's almost as if you understand that everything is what it will be, and what will be, like, and what is meant to be will be. So I feel like you're trying to remain patient. And I'm using my side card deck. This is something you guys have not seen before. You may have seen the side deck before, but not in my readings. And so I decided I want to bring these out today. Yeah. So it's like there's something here that has ended, but it allowed you to be able to walk through another door. Or because something ended, you are anticipating that it's just giving you the opportunity to walk through another door. However, some of you are also, I feel like, because something ended, you're not really looking to explore new territory, which is kind of interesting. I also feel like some of you, because of something ended, you're not wanting to be all over the place or all over the map. So it's kind of one of those things, like, I feel like whenever this opportunity is, either it came about because something ended or whatever, or and I don't know, it just seemed like you're not willing to explore any other opportunities. So I guess you kind of feel like if you get this, great. If you don't, no big deal. You know, you're not willing to explore any other opportunities. Because I feel like for some reason you're in a good place no matter what. If that makes any sense. So it's really interesting. So some of you may, like, this is not your only opportunity. Though you may be feeling like there's a lack of opportunity out there, for you, this is not your only opportunity. Interesting. This is so interesting. For some reason, I feel like this energy could also be reversed. Where somebody could be hoping for a lot of energy and looking for it. Because you may be wanting to be in a good place. But I feel like for some reason, this reading is real specific for somebody out there. That you feel like you're good either way, whether you get this opportunity or not. You're not going out of your way to look for nothing else, because you just feel like where one door closes, you're just it just leaves the door for you to just, I mean, it just leaves the chance for you to just, just sit and chill because you feel like you don't need to explore any other options or opportunities. And you're not gonna you're not attached to this. You're not attached to this. Okay? You're not attached to this, whatever this is. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. You're not attaching your self-importance to it. I like that. I really like that, for real. Like, the readings that I'm doing today, I haven't seen any of this kind of energy in a really long time, but I am loving it because I'm seeing so much growth, spiritual growth, spiritual growth and emotional growth and like just growth overall. Like, you guys are really coming into your own here, and I'm really liking this. It's wonderful. Like, you got this, you could take it or leave it attitude. You're good where you're at, whoever you are, group number 3. And I'm liking that each one of these readings that I'm doing here so far is different energy. Whereas before it was like readings were like, sometimes I do pick a card readings and get the same energy in every deck almost. And I hated that. So I really prayed to get different energies to come out through this particular pick a card set here, this particular video, and that it reaches different people and whoever really truly needs it. So you really are experiencing like this place of, it's interesting. This is the discipline card. So you may be very much self-disciplined. You got control over your feelings, your emotions. You may feel like you have control over your life, your destiny. You're not fluttering out here because something ended or because you put yourself out there. You're not freaking out about anything. You're not, it's like I feel like you're in a really productive state of mind, but you're in a really productive place, period. You're learning, you're studying, you're researching, and you're doing projects and things. And I feel like you're also just like following hobbies and passions, okay? Whoever you are, which is also why I feel like this is one of those things where if you do this, it's not something that's going to make or break you if you gain this opportunity, because you already have plenty of things to occupy your time and things to do. You're in a good place, so you don't really need you don't really need anything. It could be that you just decide to try your hand, but you're not really, caring too much. But yeah, it feels like you're dabbling different things, and you could be taking up a whole new phase of your life where you're maybe, like I said, you're pursuing hobbies, pursuing passions, pursuing learning things you always want to learn, doing things you always want to try, or whatever, maybe karate or something, or taekwondo, or learning like to do gardening or something, or taking up cooking classes or something. It's on that kind of level. It could be also someone deciding to go back to school, maybe even, and when I say go back to school, like going back to get a master's degree or a doctorate degree, or going to take up a whole new degree in a whole new field, or whatever, or learning about a whole new field. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of taking the interest to really either pursue your passions or pursue hobbies or find a whole new door to walk, or whatever, a whole new discipline to follow. Yeah, so you guys are learning a whole new discipline, right? Yeah. And some of you are getting disciplined, and not being all over there. But what's interesting is, because now I'm getting into the advice part. I kind of don't feel like you guys really need advice, but I'm giving it anyway with my cards, because this is what I do for all the readings. Because I feel like you guys kind of got a good grip or handle on things, and that's That's freaking wonderful. Like, I'm proud of you guys. But you got the romance card that popped out. So it could be that you're on to the next thing here, which is you could be maybe thinking about some romance, thinking about your love life, thinking about, you know, whatever. Okay. Now, what's interesting is these other two cards that came up here. Now, maybe some of you don't have any abundance you feel like in your love life. So maybe that's something you want to focus on now. Okay. Um, or some of you could be feeling like, I don't know why I guess some of you want to go to a seminar, maybe to work on your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Not for all of you, some of you. But I kind of want to, let me pull a card on what this no is. And this is the thing, these cards, I feel like you guys are feeling like something's possible, but maybe it isn't. Or like I said, you guys are just like, this is interesting. So I kind of want to pull, oh, that pops out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's good. So this is what I'm going to say. Romance could be the next thing for you. Your love life could be the next phase for you that you could be seeing new developments in. If this is more so about career or retirement or anything or job or whatever's going on here, personal situation, whatever's going on, romance is on the horizon for you. That's the next phase of your life that you're going to start experiencing some developments in. You have abundance here. I feel like you guys, no matter what's going on in your situation, you got a lot of abundance and prosperity coming through, be it money, career, whatever this is. It could be abundance and prosperity in your love life, okay? Maybe you hadn't been seeing that before, and maybe now you will. Now the no, just to clarify the no more so, because it was in reverse. So there's something you thought was possible, but this is saying no in the upright, because I always read these cards in the upright, but I always point out when it's in reverse because it's pointing out what's subconsciously in your mind. What I have here, it is the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is a burden that you no longer are carrying. It's been released off of you. Okay? That's what the no is about. You know, no, you do not, you're not experiencing this, you're not going to experience this burden anymore. It's being released off of you. Okay? So whatever burdens you had been carrying before, that's going out the door. That's going out the door. You're getting carefree. You got abundance coming up here, meaning you're going to get your coins or your blessings or your good prosperity, health, whatever. It could be in whatever area of your life. And like I said, you got romance that's going to be budding for you. If it's not going on now, it's going to be going on soon, right? Or coming up. So have patience with that, okay? Okay, yeah. Let me get the rest of the cards out here in terms of your advice or what's coming up for you guys. Group number 3. I like this reading. It's not so complicated. Not so complicated at all. This has to be one of the more simpler readings out of the first 3 readings here. And then I have one more to do, number 4, after you guys. But let's see what else is going on here. Man, I'm so proud of you guys. You got good energy, all of you, for the most part. Queen of Air, sideways, okay? So this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this could be, and this could be another person influencing the situation, or this could be you and your energy. For some reason, I feel like this is your energy. And the Queen of Swords is someone who is very decisive. She or he, because I'm gender neutral with the readings, they know what it is that they want. And they are willing to cut out what it is that they don't want. They're willing to make the sacrifices and get focused and be focused so that they can achieve their goals. And also they're willing to cut out the BS if there's any BS in the way or any nonsense or anything wasting their time. Okay, they don't waste any time. They also are very, this is someone who's very smart, intellectual, witty. They like to do their research. Um, and they go by facts, okay? Not by feelings and emotions as much, but by hardcore facts and research and evidence, okay? Um, this is also someone who could be, if in the negative, someone like this in the negative can be quick to be uh, harsh and critical. They can be quick to cut people or things or situations off before they had the chance to let it develop or to show proof of what it is worth or what will come out of it. Um, this is someone who at that point can then also become indecisive and cold, okay, and sarcastic and things like that. And so this came out sideways. So this is a person who either they're influencing the situation this way or this is the energy that you're taking on. Um, However, you want to take this energy in the upright. So my advice to you is if there is a person coming in with an offer and it is this person, I feel like you kind of know you could take or leave them if they're going to be teetering back and forth. One minute they're on the positive, next minute they're on the negative or whatever. If this is your energy, go with the positive, high vibrational energy of this energy. Okay, be objective in your decision making. That's what it's telling you to do. Clear away all that no longer serves you or your purpose, and see the humor in a situation. Be able to laugh at things even if it looks like it's not ideal. Um, you know what I'm saying? But or whatever. Or just be able to see the lightheartedness in a situation. Everything doesn't have to be so serious, okay? This is also being very independent. Okay, this is independent energy. It's experience energy. It's realistic energy. It's witty energy. Okay, someone who is quick on their feet, quick to think on their feet, or whatever. Okay. So, what else do we got for you guys? Rise and shine. Rise and shine. So you're being told to rise to the occasion, okay? Get out of bed and let the light in, pull the curtains back, get dressed, get ready for the day, regardless of whatever your day brings. Even if you don't have any plans, be able to rise and shine to the occasion, okay? Receptivity. Receptivity. By the way, I want to say this, like I said, be able to accept whatever comes your way, of course. Okay? And bring your best to the table, whatever it is, even if you're not doing anything. But yeah, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition. It will increase your energy and your ability to give to others. Okay? Final card here. Okay, so that's like 2 cards that fell. You got the spiritual teacher card here. Spiritual teacher card. So this is saying you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So you kind of have the ability to teach. You have a lot to give to others. You have a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, a lot of experience to share with others. So I I feel like it's pointing out that maybe it's time for you to take on the role of being a teacher or a mentor. So if there is something else that you're looking for, like if you're looking at what's your next step in life or what's your next step here on your path, it's for you to be a teacher or a mentor. So you may want to consider that, okay? Because it seems like you have a lot to give, a lot to share with others based off of your experience, your knowledge, and the information you have. It's very valuable, okay? You have a lot to offer. And then it says children, okay? So children, it looks like, yeah, you may very well be good with working with children. Even if you don't think you are, it looks like you have the ability to impact children in and influence them in a positive way, and to be able to teach and guide them or to help them heal. But it still fits and ties in with the whole thing of becoming a teacher or a mentor. Okay, so go with that. That may be your next step, is to become a teacher or a mentor. Okay, and it's time for you to give of yourself. If you've had a long-standing career and that came to an end, and maybe you're trying to see if you should try another career or try again or whatever, it looks like you're being guided to become a teacher or to become a mentor in some form. And there's many different ways to become a teacher or a mentor, maybe even a life coach or something. Okay, volunteer, or you can actually try to go get a degree in education to teach, or you can offer your expertise in some kind of seminars or classes, or become an adjunct professor because maybe you majored in something like math or science or accounting or whatever, or what else I was gonna say, uh, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? The sciences or whatever, but whatever it is, your level of expertise or knowledge or something, maybe even maybe you care a lot, but whatever this is, you have something to give. So it's time for you to give back, whether you're getting paid for it or not. That's your next step if you weren't quite sure as to what is next. Whether you get the opportunity that you're expecting to receive or not. Okie dokie. So if you like that reading, please hit the like button. Please comment and let me know how this reading resonated with you, if it did or not. And hit the subscribe button if you'd like to know when I have other readings coming out. And if you're interested in getting a private or personal reading, you can book with me. Just check the description box below, or the comment section, okay? And if you'd like to donate to support my channel, you can also, like I said, check the description box below or the comment section for more information on how you can do that. And I truly appreciate the views and the likes and the subscribing. Take care, and now I am moving on to group number 4. If you chose number 4 as your group to get your reading, this is the final one. This is the final one, so I'm going to shuffle on that and see what is going on for group number 4. Group number 4. By the way, group number 4, like I told all the others, if you are running short for time or want to see this reading in half the amount of time or faster, click on the top right hand corner of your screen of this video and click on the video settings here on YouTube. Click on speed, and then click on either 1.5x or 2x. That way you will be able to watch this reading in half the amount of time and not miss anything, okay? I rarely watch videos on regular speed anymore because I don't feel like I have the luxury to take that amount of time. But so know that. And if you like this reading, once it's done, please hit the like button. I appreciate the likes. Comment and let me know after the reading if it resonated for you or not, or how it resonates. And if you want to know when other readings are coming out, you can subscribe so you can know when other readings I have are being released. And also, if you would like a personal private reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section. If you would like to donate to support this channel, you can check the description box below or the comment section. If you're interested in learning tarot, I am teaching tarot for free, okay, through the videos that I'm putting out about the tarot cards and things like that. So check that out, and please give me, your feedback on if this is something you guys really want to see, because I notice a lot of people, they want to learn tarot, but they may not be able to afford classes, and I feel like it's important to give back. Okay, I took the time to learn, study, take classes, get the spirits in. I don't mind sharing this stuff. So, all right. I was shuffling for this energy because I want to make sure that I'm just getting different energy for each group. And so far, it's been awesome. I've gotten different energy for each group. That doesn't always happen. That doesn't always happen. I'm so glad. I prayed for this. It is happening, okay? All right. Group number 4. There we go. Ah. Okay. Somebody is anticipating an offer. Somebody's anticipating giving one or receiving one. I really wanted different energy. I want different energy. But this is a different group. This is group number 4. Group number 4. Let's get this different energy. And let me get my music back on as well. Copyright free music from YouTube. Fluidscape by Kevin MacLeod. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is expecting to gain a very valuable opportunity. It's possible someone may be expecting to give something of great value as well. Okay. What other energy do I have here? What else is going on? Let's see. Looking at my cat over there sleeping. He's so cute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, you guys are definitely here. In this group, someone's definitely expecting to gain or receive an opportunity. Maybe even give an opportunity. But this is a new, very valuable opportunity. I got 2 Ace of Cups cards here. Okay? Some of you may even be experiencing this already, where someone, you're either given a large opportunity or you're receiving one. You may, there's a small handful of you may be giving some sort of opportunity, or giving something of some sort of value, or gaining something, some sort of value. What cards do I want to pull next? I didn't even get to finish shuffling this. Uh-oh. Something ended. Something went crashing and burning possibly. But this was fate. Okay, something all came crashing down. Something ended. And though this could have ailed you, it could have made you sick to your stomach, it could have hurt you, it could have been totally unexpected as well. This was fate. And now it seems like you are on a journey here to gain or seek some new valuable opportunity. Okay. However, it's like You may not be willing to take the risk, but I feel like some of you are. Intuitively, I feel like some of you are willing to take the risk, whereas some of you aren't. Okay, but I feel like for some reason, you know it's gonna require a big leap of faith. Okay, as well, some of you, and you're willing to take that chance. Some of you may be hesitant to take that chance, but whatever it is, if you do, there's a lot to gain. Now, I don't get that anyone actually died and therefore received the inheritance, but that can be possible for a very small portion of you, okay? Um, though it could be because of maybe, let's say, if it was a job ending, someone could have received severance, okay? But this to me is more so like something came crashing down, something ended abruptly or whatever, and it wasn't expected, or it was just definitely difficult, a difficult ending, a difficult transition, maybe even a tragic one, but um, it has you willing to step out and take a chance to gain some sort of opportunity. Whereas there may be some of you who are not willing to do so. But let's see what else is going on here. Okay. Interesting. This came out sideways. Soulmate card. Soulmate card. For some of you, this could be relating to possibly a soul connection, a situation in which maybe there's someone that you think is a soulmate that you want to make an offer to, or that you want to receive an offer from, or make a gesture to, or be gestured from. Others of you, I feel like this is affecting your soul, or it's about connecting to your soul in regards to whatever this abundance and this prosperity is. So maybe some of you could be seeking purpose with your new abundance and prosperity that you are on a journey to receive or find, and you're wondering if it's worth the risk or if it isn't. Okay, whereas others of you are wondering if it's worth the risk to reach out and make a gesture or an offer for a connection that you feel is a soul connection, or to receive one. You're hoping someone is going to make that connection to you, or make that gesture that you may think is a soulmate in some form, or you feel there's some sort of connection. But I feel like this is definitely about something that you feel has some sort of purpose to it, something you feel is divine or divinely led, or has more meaning to it than normal. And one of these did fall. Okay, so someone is feeling like unlucky. Someone's feeling unlucky or out of luck. Someone could be hoping for better luck or hoping for luck, okay? But it feels like someone feels like they haven't been having a whole lot of luck, or they're unlucky, or having had an unlucky situation. And maybe someone could be worried that, they're going to luck out or whatever. But I feel like you guys want luck, or you want better prosperity. I mean, who doesn't, Mm, okay. Yeah, this is real interesting. Okay, so you could be feeling insecure, unstable, uh, like uncomfortable, or like you're out of place, and like you're, or feeling like it's like you're not, or feeling like something is not home. I'm trying to find the best way to say this. Like feeling like this is not your home. This is not your home. This is not where you belong. This is not secure, not stable. And feeling like there is a snake, or feeling like like maybe there's a snake here in the situation, or feeling like there is deception in the situation, or feeling like there has been deception, or you feeling like you will be deceived. Maybe you're feeling just deceived, period, by something or someone, but that's interesting. Whatever it is kind of shaking your security or your sense of stability in some form, because this is my home card, and home is strongly associated with security, stability, comfort. So you could be feeling uncomfortable because you feel like you have a snake around you, or there's a snake in the grass, or someone's being deceptive, or concerned someone bit you or gonna bite you or something. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like unsafe. You know what I'm saying? Feeling unsafe and unsecure. Yeah. And so I got the tree in reverse. So yeah, this is feeling like not having roots. Not, and when you don't have roots, it's like you don't feel like you're at home. Okay? And that's what I was saying before, feeling like you're not at home, feeling out of place, feeling unstable, feeling insecure, feeling like you don't have your roots planted. This also could be feeling unwise. Okay? Feeling unwise. You may even have somebody that you feel is, like I said, they're feeding you misinformation and stuff, but because this is the tree, but it's in reverse. And it's just feeling like unwise, or feeling, like I said, like unstable, no roots planted. So let's go ahead and get you some advice, or some, that just flipped up. Okay. So let me see if there's one more to gain out of this whole thing. So you have, this is interesting, no in reverse again, which means like there's something that you feel is possible, but when it's written upright, something's not possible, but we're going to figure out what that is. Maybe something is not meant for you, or something wasn't meant for you, but there's something that you are ready for. Maybe you felt like you weren't ready or whatever, but and if one door closes, then there may be something else. But I'm going to clarify the no, because I hate just saying no's like that. I'm going to clarify that. And that fell out on the floor, so let's see what that was. Okay. This makes a lot of sense. There's a no. Choose a new direction. I'm still going to clarify that no. But I feel like that no was all about, there's something that you are, maybe there's something you are hoping for, and you are being told that this is not it, this is not correct, this is not the right thing, or the right one, or the right situation, or maybe it's not the right time, or it's just not the right path, but this is telling you choose a new direction. So I feel like maybe it's more so about the direction, because every time I see this card here, from the time I pulled it out for this reading, it just keeps saying to me, journey. You're on a journey. You're on a journey because you're looking to get your cup filled, okay? Or you're looking to maybe even offer a cup. But whatever the case is, you're seeking abundance and prosperity, a new beginning. That would be an abundant new beginning, or a prosperous new beginning, one that will work out for you, okay? One that will be successful. Whatever it is, it may be that you're seeking: job, career, love life situation, you know, health, whatever, relationship, whatever it is, money. But something didn't work out for you. Something just, it was unexpected, or it just, you know, it really just caused a total, it's like you lost what you felt was your home. So it's like you, whatever ended for you guys, or whatever happened, it left you displaced. Because I'm connecting, there's something with the home and your roots. 3 different times here. You guys feel completely displaced. Like you don't have anywhere you belong or where you can be. Kind of feeling out there. And you're out there on your journey to seek and find wherever your success is going to be. You guys don't have any roots right now settling where you're looking to, right? So it's different narratives for different of you guys, but this is really interesting to connect that. Loss of a home. Some of you could literally just like literally lost your home, you know, to anything. A fire, foreclosure, a flood, tornado, anything. Termites, whatever. Somebody lost their home here. Maybe, like I said, somebody got put out of their home for whatever reason. Maybe somebody didn't feel they belonged in their home anymore. Because like I said, there was somebody there that was deceitful or giving misguided information, or, you know, biting them, you know what I'm saying? Betraying them or whatever. Just feeling absolutely out of place. So you could be feeling unsupported possibly, or on your own. Feeling vulnerable. Not all of you, some of you. But I feel like it makes sense that many would, but let's see what else. Okay, I'm shuffling on the no. But I felt you know, when I feel things, I touch on things, I have to read it. Especially when things stand out to me with the cards. So you might be saying, she's shuffling for a long time and carrying on. But no, whatever is coming out needs to come out. You know, this is how I do my readings, you know. It's how I do them. Take it or leave it. That's how I do it, you know. I'm an empath and an intuitive. I have other gifts as well, but mostly using the empath. Okay, I gotta hurry up before my phone cut off on me, because apparently it hasn't been charging all this time. I thought it was. Let me see. Dang, come on. This was supposed to be... Well, let me hurry up. Like I said, for my thing cut off on me. It's supposed to be charging. Alright. Wow, that's too many. Too many for considering the fact this needs to... Let me see if I can make sure this is... Okay, it's... Charge. I'd rather it be charging and not cut off. I'm sorry, you guys. Wow. It's amazing. This thing was charging and now all of a sudden it has a problem with doing so. I just don't want this thing to cut off before I can finish. charging. Hold on, you guys. Okay, supposedly it's charged again now, but yeah. Once again, though, here come that offer. This no is about that offer, okay? That affects the way you feel, and this is about not being held down by the devil or by any temptations that will put you in a negative place, okay? So this is cutting all strings attached, okay? Cutting all strings attached to this offer, but sitting there worrying and just kind of like just looking at, because this is all about having anxiety or having depression or having fears, worries, concern, but this is more so all in your head. So seeing all these things here, all these words, this is all in your head. And no offense, some of you may say it's not all in my head, but this is more so about all your thoughts and feelings that are causing you a lot of anxiety and depression and worry and fear. But a lot of these things, they do come from a place of it's in your head. Like this is almost like being paranoid. But whatever the case, even if you feel you're not being paranoid and you're absolutely certain that there are people around you who are untrustworthy or you have been betrayed or something, I'm going to tell you that's what this no is about. So what it's pointing out to you is whatever this offer it is that you felt maybe you received or gained or wanted to gain, it, like I said, it's relating to cutting the ties to a negative situation or releasing things that had a hold on you and no longer wanting to let the devil get the best of you here, and cutting all strings attached, not allowing anybody to get the best of you or allowing a situation to get the best of you, not allowing hell to ensue you, you know what I'm saying? And but being still worried and paranoid and maybe even overcautious or having fears and anxiety or depression, but you're being told that this is not this is a no about that. But like I said, you're being told to choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. So let me see what other advice that can be had for you. There's a lot of advice to give. Okay, so that fell out. So let me just get with that. There's two that came out. Oh, wow. Okay, so what you have here, you have reach out, this is saying you're not reaching out. You need to reach out. If you reach out, someone will uplift you. Someone will pick you up. Someone will lift you up, okay? And someone will nurture you. Someone will care for you, okay? But this is also telling you to give more. Give more, okay? When you give, you receive so much more out of the situation, but there's something you need to give more. Give more, give more. It's okay to reach out, make sure you also give more. Group number 4, you should check out group number 3 reading, because this reading is so it's very similar, but it's not 100% similar, but it is very similar in that, like I said, there's someone seeking and hoping to gain, some prosperity and abundance, but you guys are getting the same message to give more. That's for sure. But like I said, all the other details, they're different. They're slightly different. They're slightly different. I feel like this one is more detailed into why. The other one was more simple. But so I guess you guys should look at both. Three, you know, if you're looking at 3, you should look at 4. If you're looking at 4, you should look at 3. But you guys probably have been guided to look at it. But anyway, endings and beginnings. Okay. And if you're looking at one or the other, take what resonates. But endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. So yeah, this is, wow, this is similar energy. 3 and 4 has similar energy. And I didn't necessarily want them to have similar energy, but they do, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they have a similar energy. I wanted them to have different energy. You have protected, okay? You are safe. You are supported while you change your career. Family. You got the family here. So faithful to your life purpose right now, okay? So take the advice, you guys, and, you know, run with it. But, yeah. I guess I'll point out this to you guys. Sometimes I look over at this deck, even though it's already been shuffled prior to get clarifiers, but I always notice that there's something here to take. And this is the 4 of Pentacles. And that's someone who, you know, they appear to be stable and secure. You know, they have their coins, but this person typically also holds on to their coins very, very, very tightly. Almost to the point where they drop their torch. They drop their torch. Now you can't see it in this illustration, but the torch is there, but you don't see them holding on their coins. Usually in the 4 of Pentacles, you see someone sitting there holding on to their coins. They're not willing to release what they have and share it. They're not willing to let go of what they have and give any of it or share any of it. They're holding on tight and clinging on tight to what they have. So whatever money they have, whatever assets that they hold on to it tight because they feel like they can't let it go or they can't afford to. However, that also keeps that person from being able to gain or receive anything that's offered to them. Okay? And they're often seen as a stingy person. Someone who's not very generous, someone who's not very giving, and that makes others not want to give to them. Okay? So keep that in mind, but also this person in this reading, they drop their torch. And in tarot or in any symbolism, dropping your torch is almost like failing in the race. You know, they're not able to pass that baton on anybody else, and therefore they're not, because sometimes race is all about teamwork. And if you can't pass the baton to someone else because you drop it, then no one else can help you finish that race. That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is the torch represents also enlightenment, wisdom, and insight. Okay? Dropping that torch, it allows, it kind of causes a person to lose sight of the bigger picture, lose sight of their way, lose sight of what really matters, what's really important. It also can cause a person to lose knowledge, lose wisdom, and act in ways that makes them unwise. So they become unwise. Okay, so think about that. This isn't meant to, and it never fails when I pick up this deck, you know, towards the end of a reading and notice that whatever cards on the top, it usually makes sense. Because like I said, you're being told to give more, you know, though you're being told to reach out so that you can be uplifted, picked up, helped, nurtured. You got to make sure to give more, give back, give more, whatever it is, you know, because when people are giving to each other, they're working hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And they're able to help each other. Don't just expect to receive, also respect to give. That's what's going to help you, I think. But Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose right now, like I said. And you are protected. You're safe, okay, and supported while you change your career or while you transition in your situation, no matter what your situation is, okay? So that is your reading group number 4. Like I said, you might want to check out number 3. Number 3 might want to check out your reading as well. If you like the reading, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to know when other readings are coming out. And if you're interested in getting a personal private reading, you can check the description box below and also the comment section for that information. And if you're interested in donating to support this channel, you can do that by checking out the description box or the comment section. And please feel free to comment and let me know how the reading resonates with you, if it resonated or not. And like I said, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And I'll be doing some more readings. I'm sorry it took so long to get back to this one, but it's been a lot going on. But I at least want to do something before I hit the road or whatever and travel. So